Murder is a crime where a person kills another person without justification. Killing an animal for consumption isn't murder.
Yeah, Baring, let's play word games and use euphemisms to justify morally abhorrent behavior. How about I just take my gun and put you out of your fucking misery? I'm not murdering you, I'm just putting you out of your misery. That sounds much nicer, doesn't it?
I don't think I was being pedantic about the definition of murder. It's important to understand what words mean. Otherwise we can find ourselves in all sorts of bother.
It's not murder, it's putting you out of your misery. It's not murder, it's extermination. It's not murder, it's blowing your fucking brains out.
It's alright, bro. I reckon I'd be a little emotional too if I knew I was never going to have a nice steak again. And a personal question, if I may. How many times a week on average would you say you rape your wife?
Oh, what? You have a problem with that? Would you call me a violent extremist for wanting to kill you?
Yes.
What's with all these moral ultimatums? I can't just kill people for no justifiable reason without being called an extremist?
No.
Whoa, dude, talk about virtue signaling by virtue signaling about virtue signaling.
Settle down, man. Fucking hell.
That's healthy.
Again, what do these stupid little word games and euphemisms have to do with justify needlessly causing the suffering and death of animals?
Hey, come on, man. I asked my question first. How many times a week do you rape your wife? And I don't justify needlessly causing the suffering and death of animals.
You know what I fucking hate most about you? You're a fucking pussy. You claim that, oh, I'm just like a lion. That's why I eat meat. I'm a big bad king of the jungle. I feel like such a fucking badass when I eat steak at the grocery store.
I don't eat steak at the grocery store, man. And I never said I was just like a lion. I said I don't think the reason we eat meat purely comes down to the taste, any more than the reason a lion hunts and kills purely comes down to the taste. Maybe the odd steak would do your brain some good too, and you'd be able to recognise these things.
And then you shrivel up like a little bitch whenever a fucking vegan calls you out for your unethical behavior. Oh, boo, the vegan made me feel so bad about eating meat. How dare you? You're a vegan extremist.
A vegan directly sent me a video I disagreed with, so I made a video explaining why I disagreed with it. If you think that's shrivelling up like a little bitch, are you shrivelling up like a little bitch right now?
Oh yeah.
Well, I appreciate your honesty.
You're a big bad fucking king of the jungle. You're just like a fucking lion.
We've already been through this, dum-dum.
Pussy.
Autistic people or retards often have a lot of trouble with loud noises. So when I yelled, I think it set him off. Oh, this is discombobulating. He's saying loud noises.
Instead of engaging in a logical debate, you have to throw out red herrings, logical fallacies, and now subtle personal attacks.
I offered to have a logical debate with him. As far as I'm aware, we still intend to have that debate. You're welcome to join us if you like.
It's pathetic. He's just trying to tell you that this is an ethical issue that he actually cares about.
I know it's an ethical issue he actually cares about. He's trying to make it an ethical issue that I care about. Now, I have my concerns about the treatment and welfare of animals before they are slaughtered, but the fact that animals are slaughtered for people to eat is not an ethical issue I care about.
He's not virtue signaling.
Yes, he was.
But you're trying to dismiss his moral arguments by claiming he's just being self-righteous.
Exactly. That's excellent work, Vegan Gains.
Dude, you should have eaten a fucking steak before you made this video.
Oh, I did.
I think he might actually be spastic.
You keep trying to bring up this argument that meat made us smarter when all you're really doing is just misrepresenting research and the opinions of experts.
In my description, you'll find links to 7 different articles that support the idea that eating meat helped our brains grow to the size that they did. These articles were published by UC Berkeley, Harvard University, National Geographic, Time Magazine, and the National Association of Science Writers, among others. I was excited to have a look at the one reference you provided debunking this idea, but you forgot to include the link.
You're trying to give everyone this idea that meat has this magical property where it just makes you smarter. It made our brains grow just because
No, I'm not. I'm listening to what the experts have to say. Dickhead, I've got absolutely no emotional skin in this game. If meat didn't make our brains grow to the size that they did, and that's what the experts were saying, I'd change my position. I could not give a fuck. You, on the other hand, get so emotional about the Church of Veganism that you find it necessary to make a 30-minute response video waving a gun around and frothing at the mouth, screaming about blowing my brains out. fucking wanker.
No, that's not how it works.
It shouldn't be how it works, but apparently you're such a fucking pansy that you've got to yell and scream and jump up and down. Grow up, mate.
The whole host of environmental factors and selective pressures is what caused the rapid expansion of our intellect. Not just eating meat, you're just oversimplifying the science because you're a dumbass.
Yeah, I never said eating meat was the sole reason our brains grew to the size that they did. I'm sure a whole host of environmental factors did play a part in it, eating meat being one of them. Now, while Vegan Gains did make a 30-minute video address to me, I'm not going to make a video responding to the whole thing, because he more or less sits there for 30 minutes repeating himself over and over, and I just can't be fucked. There is a link in the description if you'd like to go and see it for yourself. Now, even though I've only provided Vegan Gains with an express response video, I want to say I really do appreciate the effort he went to in his video address to me. And to show that appreciation, I'd like to commemorate a day to Vegan Gains. Well, maybe not a whole day, but a night at least. So I declare tomorrow night to be Vegan Gains Steak Night. Join me in celebrating the fucking awesomeness of Vegan Gains by firing up the grill and having a good old steak for dinner. And make sure you send me a photo of your steak so we can show Vegan Gains exactly how much innocent animal blood he has on his hands. Because without Vegan Gains, and more to the point his awesome video directed at me, Vegan Gains Steak Night would not be a thing. So thank you, Vegan Gains.
Vegan Gains, he's the manliest man of them all. He gets his protein from lentils and meat. Why all of you are murdering meat? Vegan Gains, he's the strongest man of them all. He's so fucking tough, he plays with the gun. Vegan Gains.